Hey guys, this is Clayton with my second weather briefing for the aviation weather briefing project. And just like with my first video, first full briefing rather, I'm going to start out with the current conditions and then later go out into forecast conditions. I'll include adverse conditions in the current conditions section, but of course that will include some current and some forecast conditions. Here's our surface analysis chart, and over North Dakota we have a stationary front with a low at the center there. Also have a low over Manitoba, and up to the northeast over the Great Lakes have a cold front moving through with a high pressure behind that. Also have a cold front moving through the southeastern states over Georgia up to Virginia, and other than that looks like high pressure prevails over most of the states. Here's a graphical depiction of the air mets. We have several over North Dakota, Minnesota. One for moderate turbulence below 1-2000. That's that yellow air met there in that box. We also have one, the blue there, for moderate ice between freezing level and flight level 250, with a freezing level ranging between 1-2000 and 1-4000 across the area. Also have one for high turbulence between flight level 180 and 360. That's that green air met there. And several air mets for, or excuse me, that last one is for the northeastern states between 180 and 360. Also several for IFR mountain obscuration due to clouds and mist. Some over the west coast, and one in Arkansas and Georgia. Don't have any SIGMETs today, but we do have several convective SIGMETs over northeast Texas, coastal Louisiana, a couple over Florida, and the coastal waters in the Atlantic. All forecast areas of thunderstorms for tops at or above flight level 450. Do look at some of the PIREPs here. Do have a report of icing over central Minnesota. CRJ 900 reported light to moderate rime at flight level 200. Other than that, no urgent PIREPs today as far as I can see, and a lot of light turbulence and cloud cover reports. Nothing too significant reported. Here's the radar summary chart. You can see that stationary front is causing some problems over eastern Minnesota and parts of North Dakota. Looks like the tops are around flight level 260 up to 280, and it's moving out towards the east fairly quickly, but looks like some stratiform precipitation, nothing too severe. You also see those thunderstorm areas of thunderstorms over in Texas, Louisiana, coasts of Florida, and the Atlantic coastal waters there as well. Here's the satellite, infrared satellite imagery, and looks like a lot colder tops over those thunderstorm areas than we have over Minnesota. So like I said, it looks like more stratiform precipitation that we're experiencing in the local area. Here we have the graphical representation of all the METARs in the area, and as we saw on the radar, there is some precipitation, but light precipitation, light rain in St. Cloud, light rain also in Brainerd, reducing visibility to 7 miles, and a couple other stations reporting light precip, but other than that, it looks pretty clear, mostly VFR conditions throughout the area. Here's the freezing level graphic over North Dakota and Minnesota. Freezing levels ranging between around 12,000 and 16,000. Now start to look at some of the elements of the forecasted conditions here. Here we have the low-level significant weather prognostic chart, and not a whole lot to look at here. Some marginal VFR conditions forecast over Wisconsin, far eastern Minnesota, and upper Michigan over the Great Lakes there, and that's probably due to the precipitation cell moving easterly, as we saw with the radar summary chart. We also have marginal VFR conditions forecast for western Washington and some IFR conditions on the Pacific coast there. Other than that, nothing too important to look at there. Here we got the high-level significant weather prognostic chart, and got several areas of thunderstorms in the forecast. Isolated embedded cumulonimbus below flight level 330. That covers Southern California, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. The southeastern states here, all across the Gulf Coast, are forecasting for embedded cumulonimbus below 480, flight level 480, and the Atlantic coast, isolated embedded cumulonimbus below 430, tops at 430. We also have jet stream there, it looks like, all across the northern Atlantic coast at flight level 370, that peak there, and it's ranging between 280 and 460. Looks like it's right at 100 knots there. Here we have the area forecast. North Dakota's western half is looking at broken clouds at 15,000, tops at flight level 240, and those are developing into just some scattered cloud layers. And the outlook at VFR, eastern half, we are looking at widely scattered light rain showers, isolated thunderstorms with light rain. Cumulonimbus tops at flight level 420, and looks like the light rain showers are expected to persist, with the outlook still looking at VFR. North central Minnesota, the western half is looking at scattered clouds at 12,000. 12 Zulu, broken at 12,000, tops at 16,000, widely scattered rain showers. And then developing into those thunderstorms that we saw in eastern North Dakota. Widely scattered light rain showers. Cumulonimbus tops at flight level 440. Outlook is still VFR in those areas. Those thunderstorms are expected to persist with moderate rain showers. And the northern portions are also expected with VFR. Eastern half is looking at scattered to broken clouds at 8,000, tops at 120. Occasional visibility at 3 statute miles and mist, becoming at 13-15 Zulu, scattered clouds 6,000, broken 10,000, tops at 250. And those widely scattered rain showers are still going on as well. And the thunderstorms and rain are expected to persist in this area as well. And looking at some of the taps in the area, Grand Forks, temporary between 12 Zulu and 13 Zulu. Light rain showers broken at 6,000, but that's improving at 18 Zulu to scattered at 13,000, and VFR throughout the rest of the day. Thief River Falls has the same temporary between 12 Zulu and 14 Zulu, light rain showers, and broken at 6,000, and again improving at 18 Zulu to scattered at 10,000. St. Cloud out east actually has some of those thunderstorms in the forecast. Thunderstorms in the vicinity at 2,300 Zulu, broken cumulonimbus at 5,000. And then they're forecast to not be in the area at 300 Zulu on the 10th, up to broken at 6,000. And that's all I have for the last weather briefing.